All right, welcome everyone to the Mike Brigandi after party. Of course, we have the guest of honors here with us. Mike is with us. We have our resident beaver artist, Mr. Jonathan, is with us. We have the wonderful Stephanie Helms here with us. And of course, Mikey, who's been running away from his microphone all night, apparently, because he's got some shit from Streamlabs or something. Show him your thing there.
Streamlabs shut on Mikey. What?
I don't know.
Streamlabs dropped the deuce.
I got a backpack.
There you go. Nice.
Awesome. That's awesome.
It sound better,
cool.
Steph?
Yeah, great.
That's not as loud, yeah.
More balanced. It has that balanced, dulcet tone.
Welcome, everybody, to the Neil the 604 Atheist After Party.
There we go.
Hi, he's the queen.
Well. Kyle's there.
Kyle's
Welcome,
Kyle.
P.
Yeah.
Oh.
Send the link.
The
I didn't
stars.
send Kyle a link. Kyle hasn't been in one of these in a long time.
Yeah, let's beat him.
I was going to
Haven't
say
seen
earlier,
Kyle in a while.
Mike, you replied to somebody, I guess, who replied to the after party.
Mm-hmm.
You said, "Come on, hang out, and give us your best evidence for God." Then, and now the tweet says the tweet is unavailable.
Yeah, looks like you blocked us.
Oh, did he?
Well, no, that was God. That was an act of God right there.
Yeah.
God doesn't
must
want to
be.
hear about it. You don't believe in me? Fuck you. You're blocked.
Yeah, that's.
Oh well.
Guess you didn't have evidence.
All right.
Yeah, I won't be
all
here
right.
long anyway.
Yeah, well, it's getting later for you there, right? So I'm gonna send Kyle a little link here so he can jump in and say hi too.
Too late.
Oh, did you already send him one?
You're.
Then I don't have to do anything.
Nope.
That's the point of having a Mikey.
That's true. That is very true.
Yikes.
The maintenance.
Concept.
The maintenance is a little bit expensive, and the wear and tear is crazy. But every show needs a Mikey.
The wear and tear.
I'd say.
So,
Yeah.
Mike, I got to ask you, like I was
Yes.
telling you how shitty, not the guest, Mike, not you. I will add the E if I'm referring to you. He the Queen wants to know if you depreciate Mikey.
No. Appreciates over time.
Appreciate. Well, I appreciate you. That's for sure.
I appreciate you, Neil. Neil bought a shirt.
Mike, I was going to ask. Yeah, I did. I bought my Bone Daddy shirt, so that's cool. I think I bought it just for the name of it, actually, to be honest. I'm kidding. Hi, Angie. Anyway, Mike, I was going to ask you, like I was saying earlier, how it's gotten really cold here, and we've got a snow warning. I got a snow warning on my phone, but it's only for the higher elevations. What's the weather like there in Florida right now?
It's about 78, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 26 Celsius.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I might go to the beach tomorrow. So it's beach weather so far.
Nice.
You don't
Believe it or not.
translate freedom units to commie units. You make them ask. You don't do that as a courtesy.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's beach weather here in Maine. Or at least it was today, and it's supposed to be tomorrow. It's freaking hot. It's ridiculous.
Well, you're gonna have some
Yeah.
wind coming your way in about 24 hours,
Thank you.
if not
Appreciate that.
less. If not less, because it is moving. It's taking roofs
Oh,
off over in Chicago.
you're in the windy city after all.
Yes,
That's fair.
the city that generates the rest of the country's wind.
No, well, I normally we're accused of that, but Swede is to the direct west of me, and that is where the wind is coming from. So I would really like to blame all of this on Swede.
Yeah, blame it on
Nebraska.
Swede.
I feel
Okay.
that's fair. I'm disappointed because I thought, Swede was going to be popping up, but it's Kyle.
Just Kyle. Yep, just
God
me.
damn.
Kyle,
Really? Is that
Kyle-
fair?
Kyle, are you east or west of Chicago?
I am east.
It's not his fault.
Nope,
Can't
not
be
my
his fault.
Not his
It was
fault.
so damn windy. What the hell?
Well, I don't know. We had the windstorm here yesterday. We got weather warnings saying winds gusts up over 100 kilometers an hour over here.
Whoa.
And as I came home from band practice last night, I turned the corner. I was like, "Whoa, shit!" There was a tree down on the street, like a big fucking tree. Took out 2 vehicles, landed on 2 vehicles, and I guess the cops had already been there by then because now there were little pylons all around it, so you could navigate around it. But there was like barely enough room for me to get by. So yeah, we had a good windstorm here too, and there's debris everywhere right now.
Yep, same.
So, speaking of band practice, when are you guys going to make another song that's worth shaving to?
Because that's a good question, Jonathan. I've been waxing to my songs, and it's not the same as shaving to Luminous.
For reference, Mike, there was a guy that played one of our songs, the intro song for the actual interview, and it's called "Shaving a Tune" or something like that. So, and he played our tune. He was shaving while listening to my music. I'm like, "Holy shit, that's amazing!"
What kind
That's
of?
hilarious.
No, you left out a key detail, Neil. What is he using to shave with?
Straight razor, wasn't it?
Straight razor. Yeah, it was straight razor. Like old school straight razor.
Whoa, that's daring. Very
I
daring.
used to shave with a straight razor, but I put that life behind me.
Yeah, I see.
The murderer
I haven't
life.
shaved probably since. He's got that beard going there, buddy.
My chin has been missing long enough I could file a missing persons report on it. Like, it could legally be declared dead.
Yeah. I had to shave all mine. It was just getting too long, and I put the wrong guard on and went too short. So just
Yeah, that's
owning
a
it.
wrap. That's a
Oh.
wrap.
Tons of Mice has been telling people if we get enough patrons, I'll shave my beard. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Super straight.
I gave all of that up in the interest of decorum. It's been a few days since I shaved, but I'll make sure I get nice and clean shave for taking my mom out tomorrow. So that'll be. There you
It's
go.
it's no shave November, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Movember they call it, like for mustaches or
What?
something. You're supposed to grow a mustache for cancer, right? Something like that.
For Men's Health Awareness Month is November. So, boys, you can't shave. Sorry. And if you're of the right age bracket, then make sure you're getting your butt snake.
Butt snake.
I'd ask what that has to do with anything we've been talking about, but it doesn't need to.
That's what I called it when I went in for my colonoscopy, Jonathan.
I know.
How does that
Okay.
not pertain to men's health awareness?
Yeah. I'm just still over the moon about not having any polyps. They couldn't find anything, so I'm clean. Yay.
Hey, good for you.
Nice. Good.
Yeah. At least so far, anyway. You never know what tomorrow brings, right?
And after my
Well,
mom's
I don't
diagnosis,
think
I'm
that's
like,
I don't think that's a kind of procedure you want to undergo on a daily basis.
Well, I don't know. Depends on what you're into, I guess.
Well, maybe.
No kink shaming. No kink shaming.
I mean,
Oh, was it?
that's it seems cost prohibitive, right? Like,
Well, it's that too.
if that's your kink, you have to find a cheaper way than paying your fucking hospital deductible, your copay every time. Like, you can't do your copay every time.
Unless you have like a
It's a
pain kink.
It's the goddamn anesthesiologist that'll get you every single time.
Yeah, unless your kink is paying anesthesiologist so much money.
I don't know. The anesthesiologist they had at my little episode was she was kind of I mean,
Yeah, I can't
She
imagine.
just had a hammer
like,
labeled anesthesia. A rubber mallet. Don't
hello, nurse.
hello, nurse. Yeah.
Is that Three Stooges? Did I steal that from Three Stooges? That
That was
feels like-
Animaniacs, wasn't it?
Animaniacs, but I think they got that
hammer
from
thing.
somewhere else.
No, the hammer anesthesia thing.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in an old cartoon, but the cartoon may have gotten it from Three Stooges.
Yeah, probably.
That's funny.
Or maybe it was The Marx Brothers, Groucho.
I can't think of any famous
Nope.
Marks to make a joke right now. God damn it. Mark Wahlberg. That's not funny.
That's no. No.
Mark Hamill.
Oh,
Damn it.
Guess
Too
what?
late now.
guess what?
Chicken
Hello
butt.
Nurse is a running gag in Animaniacs. It's
What?
even a song.
Yep.
So that's its origin.
I thought we were talking about where he got the hammer thing from, not where he got the Hello Nurse thing from.
I wanted to know about the Hello Nurse thing. Jesus fucking Christ, Jonathan.
How's the beaver coming along, Jonathan?
I think the beaver's coming great.
Okay.
It's a big brown beaver.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Well, it was a big blue beaver, but that was just so I could, land the brown on it a lot better.
I got you. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yep.
Yes. So next Saturday, I will have Mr. Progress Only in the chat on. Just so you guys know.
Brilliant.
There will be no show on Tuesday because I'm going in for dental surgery in that morning. And I'm
Oh,
pretty
fun.
Sure
Dude.
I don't want to sit here with like the Godfather cheeks. Sound like fucking droopy. Welcome to the show. So
Hello,
everybody. Welcome
to the after
party.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
Freaking love.
But yeah. So they're yanking two of my. See, when I was a kid, I had braces, so they
Nerd.
didn't do anything. And and so
Me
they
too.
pulled teeth out, so there was room for my wisdoms to come in. But now that they're in, they want to pull them out because they're going to ultimately end up being problematic. Because I had the bottom ones pulled, so there's a gap, and they don't want them growing into my jaw.
Yeah.
Right? So
You don't want to be like a beaver,
I don't want to be like the big brown beaver.
with the teeth that just keep going.
The funny thing is, beavers don't actually have their teeth sticking out in real life. That's just a cartoon invention.
Nope.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the documentary Angry Beavers.
I've seen a beaver in real life, and you're right, they don't.
I-
They're sort of
You know,
I
me
had
too.
to stop a beaver from trying to bite incoming traffic on the road one time, so I got a nice good look at one.
Well, the traffic should yield.
Yes,
Yield
everyone
to
knows
beavers.
the traffic would yield to angry beavers. That was the whole point of that documentary Mikey watched.
Mhm.
Well, I still like to promote that clip on YouTube about the Canadian beaver that's
Oh,
walking
yeah.
around to Canada in the middle of the road.
Welcome to
Welcome
Canada.
to Canada. Welcome to Canada. Oh, hi, sir. Welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Canada.
We lost the guest of honor.
Oh no!
Beavers
That's all
got
right.
'em.
He said he had to take off fairly soon, anyways. Maybe the wind from here caught up there. I was watching it
Damn,
almost
Chicago.
knocked our power out. It knocked the power out down the road, and so it was out down the road, but it almost knocked the power. We had one of those brownouts where I was watching the TV, and the TV shut off, and I'm like, "Fuck you!" And it took a while for the damn thing to load up again because it resets it when that happens. So, the damn TV, I had to boot up, and it's like right in the middle of one of the animes I'm watching. It's like, damn you!
What anime?
Right now, Hunter x Hunter.
Ooh, I need to watch that. Maybe I'll catch up. How far along are you?
I'm in season 5 right now, episode like
Oh, shit.
10, I think.
Who's the writer of that? The artist, writer, mangaka, whatever we want to call it.
I'm not entirely sure, but
Is that done by the same guy who did Yu Yu Hakusho?
Maybe.
I remember that.
Yeah. You know he's married to the creator of Sailor Moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
His name is Yoshihiro Togashi, and he also made Yu Yu Hakusho from 1990 to 1994.
There you go.
Fucking love Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm still finishing Naruto Shippuden.
Do it.
Oh,
I
it's
still
called-
haven't finished Naruto.
Oh wow!
it's
You
good.
got to get on that, Jonathan.
It just gets better
I
as
got
it goes.
beavers to draw, man.
You got. I'm telling you, man. You're right on the you
right
got
on the
on
precipice of
you
greatness.
got on a really fancy roller coaster with like LEDs, and it's supposed to be the super like futuristic thing. And you're excited about waiting in line. You haven't even done the ride yet. The ride is coming. You'll know when
Yeah. I'm still in the middle of the war arc.
it happens. Spoilers.
Oh.
Oh
I
wait,
was-
are you telling me a media about child soldiers has child soldiers soldiering in it?
No child soldiers.
No,
What do
they're
you think
ninjas.
the ninja are?
They're not children in Shippuden, Jonathan.
What are they, like 16?
Like 17, 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about.
They're young adults.
Okay, but they're definitely child soldiers in Naruto.
In the original series, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Getting.
Not very effective soldiers, but don't really do much except for help. I'm in trouble. Let me just think about all of my life choices in this moment before the sword hits me in the face.
Oh, that's the one thing I hated is all the flashbacks.
That fucking swing set. Here, let me put it on. That's why I have it.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Every time I see this fucking sword or this fucking swing set, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Here we go.
More
Skip 10 minutes up.
more screen time than Neji got.
That swing set got more screen time.
I still think the coldest meme I've ever seen was Obito like talking to Madara. He's like, "You said I'd see Ren again." He's like, "I said Renegon."
It's fucked up. Poor guy.
So Mike's
Mhm.
battery died. So
Oh,
he says, and I think I'm done for the night. Thanks for having me. Hope to talk more on TikTok.
Cool.
Cool.
I think I'm going to jump into some of his lives to tackle some of the ridiculousness of the believers that come on trying to prove God.
Funny how nobody's been able to do that yet. There are always
Right.
opportunities to do that, but just
I know.
doesn't seem to happen.
I know, like bring us your best evidence, man. And sorry, but if it's not something that we can actually test, then it's not very good evidence.
yeah. The scary thing is, I think they are bringing their best.
That's what I
It's
mean.
it's kind of the show that never ends. I mean, it's like, huh? What? Yeah, that's what you got? That's the best you got? Well, you'll know it when you feel the power of the Lord in your heart. I'm thinking, well, but so how's that work?
I don't know. I'm so beyond the point of listening to people tell me their evidence. At this point, if God wants me to know he exists, he'll fucking tell me himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to send your punk ass to me just so that I can learn it.
Yeah.
And-
Just sort of walk in the door and say, hi, I'm God.
Fuck, he's God. Write it in the stars in a way we can all like read it. In the debate, we could still choose to worship him or not. Like, come on.
DNA says, right, checkmate, atheist.
Preach it, Stephanie.
You
know-
don't want to hear me preach. I can do it pretty good.
This picture down below here is of the moon. If you didn't know, which you probably
God, it's God. I
All
see
you
it's
need to
right
do
right there.
is write his name in the fucking moon, and yes, I'm real. This is God. Yada yada. But of course,
No,
we can say,
because
"Oh,
then they'll
what-"
just say it's a NASA projection on the firmament.
Well, there are all these loonies out there saying, the James Webb Space Telescope has a better view of the I don't know, whatever that nebula is, and it's like, oh well, you can see the finger of God right there.
Yeah.
You don't
That's one of
believe in
them's
God?
called
I
that.
mean, I
Hey.
saw this meme. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Ain't pareidolia, bitch.
I saw Superman in a cloud yesterday. You know what? Huh?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, when James Gandolfini died, the guy from The Sopranos, when he died, I went outside. I was like, "Oh, that's too bad. That was a great show." And I went outside and I sat down, had a smoke, and I look up in the clouds, and there's the cloud that looked just like this. I said, "Oh, there's his final goodbye."
There you go.
Nice.
Is that show worth watching?
Yeah, it's good, man. It is really good. It's kind of
It was a good series. It was well written and well acted. It was really, really good.
It definitely was, for sure. Definitely worth a watch.
Question then. You guys know like all the shows I mentioned that I have not watched because I don't watch much TV or anything.
Right.
If I only watch one series, like to close out the year, what should it be?
Naruto.
Well, since you haven't watched much Star Trek, I definitely lean towards the Star Trek stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We got 2 votes for Naruto.
You ever watch any Star Trek?
No. I've watched like the first half of season 1 of
Next Generation.
Next Generation.
Oh man.
And I hear that really picks up in season 3. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, season 1 was kind of slow, I think.
I liked it, but I'm a nerd.
I started rewatching The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, it's really good in the beginning.
Yeah,
anytime I hear it's really good in the beginning, I just know I'm not going to enjoy it in later seasons. That I can't get into it. Like,
I still enjoy it.
You have a long run of good seasons, like 7 or 8 good seasons. Then it gets a little boring, somewhat. Then picks back up. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah,
I need like a good story the whole way through if I'm going to watch something that episodic.
Oh, it's a great
good.
story.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes in waves. Like more exciting shit happens.
I mean, you can't expect a zombie apocalypse to be filled with adventure every second. There's going to be downtime, gathering resources.
For adventure every second. I just want it to be good.
Right.
Every second.
Oh, it is good.
Okay. That's
my attention span is that of a gnat, and it can hold me. So.
Also, could y'all judge my beaver real quick? Does that beaver read?
Wow.
I don't know. It's kind of small.
Okay, that's what I'm judging. If it judges, I want it small so that you could see if it reads at small sizes.
It's not
right. Nice marking.
Just the phrasing.
Yeah,
I love it.
There you go.
My beaver too small.
No. It
looks fat as ever.
It's
honey.
not. It needs to read at a small size though because I want to use it for an emote.
Oh, okay.
That's the
point.
point.
It reads. It reads pretty good. My screen is small.
After what, season 2 or something? It was a good show too. It had potential. There's a lot of shows like that. They fucking canned dark matter, and I really like that one.
Yeah.
What's that show called? The guy from The Office, Rainn Wilson. He was in a show that came out right before the pandemic, but it got canceled, and it was about a pandemic. And there are mixed reports that they either got too close to the truth or just like the viewership went down because of COVID. And I was like, everyone was stuck at home watching TV. I find it hard to believe that, you know what I mean? So,
I think I'm going to go for jab number 4 tomorrow.
Yeah, mine's coming up on the 23rd. I get it. I had to make sure I had enough time between the dental surgery and the jab, apparently, I was told.
Yeah.
He's like, I need you to quit smoking for about a week beforehand. I'm like, beforehand? What the fuck? Why?
Really?
We're going to have Cranky Neil.
Yeah, no, we don't want Cranky Neil. I'm like, I'll just cut back a lot. And he's like, okay, fine. So I've been doing that. I've been only having like about 5 or 6 a day for the time being. And then he's like, you got to stay off of them for like 2 weeks. I've had dental surgery before and walked out of the office and had a cigarette. So don't
yeah, dry sockets are no joke.
Yeah. I know.
That shit sucks.
I know. Yeah. It can be quite painful. But I've never really experienced it to that degree. So a little bit of annoyance, but not really bad. So I'm all right. I should be all right. Well, it's all right. I think the beaver reads.
Yes. The beaver reads Shakespeare. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's just I hate sitting on the books all the time. Sorry.
Big teeth.
Yeah. Oh, let's not go there again. Third booster? Yeah, I'm going for the fourth. I'm doing my fourth booster. Coming up pretty soon.
And make sure you're registered to vote. Vote.org.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, guys, if you hadn't heard of Mike until tonight, really follow him on TikTok. He's got a lot of really good shit on there. And his YouTube channel is really good too. The link in the interview, it takes you to a site called Beacon, which is just like Linktree. And it's got his main stuff that he works with.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of his TikToks, and
he's great.
And I wasn't able to catch the main show today. I just jumped in for the after party, but I'll have to go back and watch that because I knew about him before. Like I knew he was connected with like our community, or if this is the first encounter, I don't know.
This was first contact.
First contact with this specific arm of the community, anyways.
Yeah.
The cool arm.
Yeah.
Wherever Neil is, basically.
The long arm of Neil 604 Atheist.
Oh, please. I do like the fact that people look at this channel as a way to build community, and I think that was part of what I was trying to establish anyways. And I think trying to bring people together, even if we don't all agree on everything, at least we can find some of our fundamental beliefs are quite aligned in many respects, and that's what I kind of look for.
Nice. Well said.
So, I mean,
excuse me.
As long as folks that are, in our community, they believe in equal rights for everybody, then and doing things that cause the least amount of harm in the world, then you're welcome in here.
All you Merkins out there, if you haven't done it yet, go vote.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Please go vote. The world is counting on us.
Somebody rehashed a video recently of a bunch of like boomers talking about that sort of stuff, where they talk about all the things that we're going to vote, and it's all the stuff you don't want to hear, like oppressing women, that kind of thing. And they're like, we're going to vote. So get out there and make sure those assholes don't get their
Got to go cancel out the Trumpers.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah.
I gotta say on that particular topic, speaking as a boomer, and at which point somebody can say, "Okay, boomer." Watch your own neighbors, watch your own cohort, because I for fuck sure thought that when we got out of Vietnam, when we kicked Nixon out of office, when we got all this stuff done, that hey, we're moving in the right direction. And then Ronald Reagan happened. And then all this stuff happened. And I realized that those of us kids, hello, fellow kids, those kids who were marching in the streets and shouting to the rafters about freedom and justice and to be corny, peace and love, we were the minority. The people that walked through were either people that didn't give a shit. Think of your high school class. How many of the people in your high school class basically don't give a fuck? And or the Young Americans for Freedom, which were that we used to joke at them and call them yaffers, back in the day. But those are the people that eventually took over. So don't think that you are immune. I mean, I have a lot more faith in the generations that followed. And particularly past the Gen Xers, past the kids that grew up under Reagan, who knew nothing else and thought he was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and Maggie Thatcher and those assholes.
Mm-hmm.
But watch out, don't think that if we do score a victory, it's permanent. because I grew up in the 50s. I thought civil rights were secure, but they're not. They're
Yeah.
never secure. Nothing is ever secure. You have to fight constantly,
Yep.
because as soon
Everything's
as you fall
momentarily
asleep,
potential.
some other shit will happen. And I think that's borne out by history.
Yep.
People
Oh, yeah.
forget. People forget.
Which is
People
why I don't
tend
sleep.
to forget. Good for you.
Until it's time
I
for
like
my
that.
show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, until it's
At
2
which point-
p.m. Until it's 2 p.m. and I lay down for an hour, and then I wake up in a quantum reality situation where I was like, "Am I
What's
awake?
going on here?
What is?"
Speaking of quantum realities, how is the new Star Wars series? How is that series?
Andor?
I haven't watched.
Andor?
Yeah, Andor.
It's probably one of the best written series for sure.
I
Really?
keep falling
And
asleep.
acted. It's very, very well written and well acted.
I keep
I
sleeping.
like it. I think it's great.
I don't mean to sleep. I'm just get so sleepy whenever they start talking.
Well, dude, you take some fucking sleep more instead of being up till fucking 5 a.m. making music on Twitch.
My brain won't turn off.
Hey, sometimes
Yeah, I hear ya.
I tune into Mikey's streams and just
I do
quietly
too.
watch and make music, and then it inspires me to go try to make music and fail.
To be
So.
fair, I am also trying. Like, it's not a guarantee that good products are coming out of that.
No, I'll write
I
like
also am trying.
I'll write 20 drafts for a song before one of them sounds remotely good.
No, we gotta sharpen your blade.
No kidding.
You gotta sharpen your blade because after the first draft, you just let that thing rock, man. Start writing in pen. You were right the first time.
FYI, John, I wasn't referring to all boomers, of course, because there's going to be
you're
good and
my
bad
pick.
examples in every generation. I'm a Gen Xer, like just barely a Gen Xer. So.
You heard what she said. She said all boomers, including you, John.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
I remember her specifically calling you out by name, John.
Exactly. John Hudson. Everybody's okay.
It's all fucking John's fault.
Fuck you, John.
John Hudson and all of his friends.
Wait, I'm his friend.
You know what you did.
Damn
Shit, you right.
I don't even have to say it. You know what you did.
You're right. You're right. Mikey, my girlfriend's still jealous that your dog is named Zero.
She can fucking have him, dude. He wanted to leave my office like 10 times during the interview. I'm like,
I'll
dude,
inform her right now.
in-
We're going to Chicago.
that's why I kept muted. I'm like, in or out? And he's just like, out. So I let him out. I sit down.
In.
Well, he doesn't scratch because he learned scratching does not get you the desired result, but he just whines. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, no, you can't do this because everyone's like, and then Mikey kicks his puppy every show. It's like, I don't. He's just whining for no reason.
Dog beat.
I don't know how to help here.
Oh, the SPCA.
Right. I have fucking everybody doing wellness checks on Zero because he left his ball upstairs and he wants me to go get it. It's like, no, dude, get off the couch, go upstairs, get your own shit. Dick. I'm gonna fight that dog.
Tons of mice, I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see Yoda's frisky beaver.
It's a hard pass.
Boomer sold out. Hippies found disco, cocaine, and money and became yuppies.
Yeah, there's that progress. There's that bit of progress too. It's like, oh well, I've got all of a sudden I've got to fit in.
Yeah. Yeah. Disco was a brief moment in my life.
Speaking of fitting,
was weird.
Speaking of fitting in, I hope everybody chooses not to fit in with this rise of anti-Semitism. Like we might all be atheists, and we might all have like our different holdups about why we think everybody's religion is bullshit. But the amount of people I'm seeing that are just like casually accepting people's anti-Semitic viewpoints is disgusting.
Mhm.
That's
So
the
knock,
truth.
knock that shit off.
Yeah.
You're not a thinker. You're not going outside the box and changing the paradigm. You're just being a bully.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
again, with the quality of memory such as it is, people do forget. People forget. It's like, the whole never again thing. It's I'm within a generation of people who remembered and people who were affected.
Yep.
I'm. It's not in my personal memory, but what is within my personal memory are friends, kids I grew up with through elementary school, high school, and college, whose family members were killed.
Yep. I'm one.
So
Yeah.
don't forget. Don't forget.
That's
This
right.
is where this shit goes. I hate to get serious, but it is fucking awful.
It is. It is. I was at a show one time in line, and the guy behind me starts going off about how the Holocaust was a hoax. And I turn around to look at the guy, and he's wearing a fucking Hitler stash.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry,
What?
he wasn't wearing. No, he wasn't wearing a Hitler stash. My apologies. He wasn't wearing. He had it tattooed on his finger, and he kept putting his finger up like this and doing this.
Oh, how adorable.
Yeah,
Gross.
And so I fucking knocked his ass out right there. Fucking
I love
knocked
you,
him to
Neil.
the ground, and everybody was like, "Yeah!" And then I told
Awesome.
the bouncer about him
What? You
because
punched
I
a
knew
Nazi?
the bouncer. Yep, I fucking did. Knocked his ass out right there, and I knew the bouncer. Of the
Wait.
place.
I thought I
And-
saw Uncle Beck. I did see Uncle Beck.
Holy
Not bad.
shit.
We found
That's a cool appearance.
Anyway.
Hi, Beck.
And I
Hi,
told
buddy.
him about it, and he didn't let him in the club after that. He said, "Nope, you're not coming in here."
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Beck.
How you doing, buddy?
I wasn't sure if you're around, but I thought I'd throw. You haven't been on in a while, so I thought I'd throw a link your way.
I've been trying for like 20 minutes. I don't know why, but the app, my Twitter app on my computer's not working, the widget
Oh shit!
or something, and I had to go. I restarted my computer, and I was like, "Fuck! I could have went through Chrome." So,
Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
well.
fight the funk.
unthinkingly, just call me that.
Well, it's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
too, man. You too. How is everybody?
Seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while, Beck. Great to see you.
I didn't have internet for a month.
Hi there.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh,
That sucks.
Yeah, I
You
lost
missed my
internet
beaver.
at the same time I lost my job and
no. fuck.
officially the X. Yeah, it was a really bad week.
Sweet.
4 days apart.
Holy shit!
Sorry, man.
Everything
I
within
mean,
4
in your
days.
ex's defense, I would leave anybody who didn't have internet.
I think that she should have left me too. Yeah, absolutely. I'm too good for her. Too good for her. So, how everybody
I'm
in the
sorry to
chat?
hear that, Beck.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it's
does suck.
okay,
That
man. It's
sucks.
just life. I've just decided I'm never leaving this area again. I'm just never
There
going
you
to
go.
work again. I'm just done with people.
There-
Except for people
thank
like
you.
guys. I'm just
Now,
done.
nice to see that my cult is
Quit
growing.
validating Mikey.
Well,
Everyone
Mikey,
is
I'm right there
bad.
with you, bro.
Everyone
Mikey
is bad.
I'll text
Mikey
you
is
later.
going to be.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Mikey is evolving into a serious curmudgeon. I can see.
I've been a
Mikey
curmudgeon since I was like 9.
Never heard that word.
3-year-old here.
I was little as hell, just like, why is the music so loud?
I
I've
do
already
that-
got my cane. I'm ready to be an old curmudgeon.
I'm not, but I can't help it.
Youth is
I'm
for
a
the young.
crone. I'm just a crone. I'm just like Jesus Christ.
Well, at least you're honest. No, I'm kidding.
People say
You're not
people
a
see me
crone.
on people see me on the red doing ridiculously athletic things on a boat. It's like, oh, and I think to myself, well, I can't possibly be doing this. And other people go, well, she can do it, I can do it. So
What's that song again? I can do anything you can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
Better than you.
Actually
No, you
reminds me of
can't.
That reminds me of a
No.
TikTok I saw on TikTok. Funny enough, right?
No shit.
Right? No. It
You
said.
say that, but I've seen all my TikToks on Twitter.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But
Anyways.
no, it was this thing saying, I guess I've trained my brain to think that just because I can do something means it's not impressive, because if I can do it, then how cool could it be?
Dunning-Kruger.
Hmm.
I don't think that fits.
Dunning-Kruger has the other side of the equation. Everyone just thinks about the stupid people thinking they're smart, but it's also the smart people think they're dumb.
Yeah, that is part of
Yeah, I
the,
suffer.
the
Well,
valley,
That
I don't
is,
know.
or
yeah.
the plateau and stuff. Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know if I'm-
Annie, Get Your Gun, by the way, was what that is the musical that song is from. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm
that's what I'm
smart
thinking
or if I
too.
just say things at the right time.
That's the
What's the difference?
opposite of Dunning-Kruger.
Not much.
Anyway,
Yin,
Oh,
Yang,
Dave.
Kruger, Dunning, who knows?
yeah, the Freddy Krueger effect. What?
Yeah, that's it.
What's that? Where you bore people to death with bad movies?
Hey,
Is that the Freddy Krueger?
they
I
made
don't like those.
they kind of suck.
I think they're all stupid.
The
Freddy
new
Krueger.
Halloween was terrible.
Like all the horror movies. Psychological thrillers are different, but the horror movies are just.
They are what
I got
they are.
scared by adult horror movies when I was a toddler because I was watching them with my sisters.
Oh yeah, we just
So
talked
now
about this the
shit
other day.
Yeah, and then, so when I got older, nothing scared me anymore. It's just like, psh. That's
Yeah, they don't
nothing.
really. They're more. For me, they're like cult films. You know, they're just for fun. Especially the.
Yeah.
We had been
Yeah.
saying it for years. When's Jason going to go up against Freddy? And it finally happened, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was
So,
great.
Beck, you're talking about seeing horror movies from a young age. I saw Alien when I was like 4, and my mom had a C-section scar. So little 4-year-old Jonathan put 2 and 2 together. And for like 3 years, that's how I thought babies came out.
Oh,
While you're eating
That-
spaghetti?
you
Oh,
gotta
that's
cut
gotta
them
leave
open to get them out.
That's gotta leave some scars in your mind.
Only about a third of them, Jonathan. Most of them are. I don't know.
Just the
I'm
girls.
making up numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making up statistics like everybody else does.
Hey, 95% of statistics are made up.
There's one.
And, you know, if it's a lower amount, you can just make up statistics until it's true.
Oh, what's your sample size? So what is it?
2.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Sample size of yes.
I could
and
just make
the
up
other
more
babe.
statistics until I have
Sample
enough.
size of. You agree with me? Cool.
Why are you asking? You agree with me? I don't need
Hey,
It
to.
doesn't
Skull.
matter now, as long as you agree.
You're now a xenomorph, apparently, Jonathan, according to Tons of Mice.
We went and did
According
the
to-
we went and did the
according to
ultrasound.
Stool.
Oh, sorry, give me 1 sec. We went and did the ultrasound appointment with the wife, and I definitely made some xenomorph jokes looking at the ultrasound. I was like, oh God, that's terrifying. All you could see was like skull and like ribs and backbone. I'm like, don't let it out. Don't let it out.
Doc, is this normal?
That's what I thought it
There's
was,
a-
Jonathan.
That's a monster in there.
Oh, so it does read Beck?
Huh?
That's what it looks like to me.
Yes.
Broccoli cheese soup in it. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a bread bowl.
Or
Okay.
it could be potato soup.
Clear. Okay, I underestimated my ability as an artist then.
Typical.
Well,
Typical
that's your own damn
Jonathan.
fault.
Always
That's what
underestimating
that's supposed to
himself.
be? Bread bowl?
Hmm?
That's what that's supposed to be, as a bread bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it was
I
supposed
see
to
it.
be? Oh, I thought you were making a joke. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No, it
I
looks like a bread
I can
bowl.
see that.
I'm making emotes
I'm sure this is
for
it.
the Twitch channel.
I was going to say this is a D&D thing. I know it is.
Mikey's character likes to explain incredibly basic things to people, and he explained how to make a bread bowl to a baker for like 5 minutes.
You guys both know. Everybody in here knows that they did not let me speak uninterrupted for 5 minutes.
I'd
Floor
pay
to
to see
yours.
it though.
Go.
Well, not like 5, real world minutes, but it definitely felt like 5 minutes.
Well, all right. So you weren't vaccinated with a phonograph needle. We've established that. So that's good.
That's probably.
I heard you can make your own vaccine needles with
I
guitar
don't
wire.
think it's gonna work very well, but
Yeah, again, that's vaccinated with a phonograph needle. In other words, drones on and on and on and on.
I think you're thinking of tattoo gun, Jonathan. Not a
Oh,
vaccine
right,
needle.
right. I always confuse those things.
Doesn't have a center hole.
What?
Well,
in
not with
the-
that attitude.
What the hell was that?
Oh,
That was me getting vaccinated.
no,
Okay.
that's the sound of my electric grinder.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
look, Kyle's so spoiled. He's got an electric grinder.
Right.
I'm
Can't be
actually
bothered by
borrowing
these
this.
hands.
This is not mine.
Electric. It's called a coffee grinder, people.
No, this
Or-
thing.
Dremel tool.
No, it's a
Oh,
real
okay.
grinder.
I bet
Right.
you were,
Ah,
I bet you were the kid taking forever in class to like sharpen their pencil at the electric pencil sharpener, It's like, all right, guys.
Yeah, so
Teacher, I have to sharpen my pencil. Then here he pulls out a pack of 50 pencils ready to be sharpened.
I,
Start the week
Bel-
off nice and
believe
sharp.
it or
Pretty
not,
sure
I
that's not
was
what
a
that
terrible
means.
student.
That's because school is dumb.
Well, I thought that at the time until I got expelled, and then I got to do my schooling online. And after I graduated, I got interested in learning, so I started just picking up any subject I wanted and Googling until I couldn't Google anymore.
I think.
But how much did you
school-
maintain?
I kind of just absorb most of what I read.
God, that must be nice.
I feel
No,
what's that
not
like?
really.
It is.
'cause it's not nice for me because when I go to bed at night, everything that I've thought about or read throughout the day is just flashing in my eyes.
I never thought
Wish you
about
could
that being a
remember it.
problem, but now that I think about it, that is why I can't go to sleep super easy.
Mm. That'll do it.
and then y'all wonder why I'm always up.
I wonder.
Wikipedia binging?
No, Wikipedia is
No.
written by
No.
mortals. I don't read that.
No.
Oh,
So where do you find stuff written by the gods,
It
Mikey?
tastes so
I'm not
nasty.
telling you all my
Who would
secrets.
do that?
Reddit.
The
gross.
paint is horrible on pencils.
Well.
There he is.
Sweet.
Oh,
Sweet.
Hey.
That's
A wild
sweet.
sweet appeal.
Yay.
A wild
You missed my
sweet
beaver.
tea.
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah, we all got to see Jonathan's beaver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're
it was
like,
date
yep,
night
glad I'm
earlier
late.
tonight,
He's
so
like, yep,
wife and I
that's my cue.
just got home.
Yep, I'm out of here.
Hold on. You went on date night with the wife? So he said.
Yep.
Awesome. How'd that go?
Aw.
Did you win her a stuffed prize at the fair?
No,
Yeah.
we went to a place that has like 9 restaurants all in one spot, and then you can order from each individual one different things that you
Oh.
want.
Cool.
I
So
was
like a
about to
mall,
be like,
so like a
so
mall
you can only go to one restaurant at a time,
cafeteria
right?
section.
It's
Yeah,
it's
so food court.
a mall food court that
That's
is
it, thank
actually populated by nice restaurants that you'd want to eat at.
Oh wow!
Like
Wow.
Sabaro.
I didn't even know that existed. Yeah, because nobody has a Sbarro anymore.
Yeah, and that one
I don't
sketchy
even
sushi
know what
place.
that is.
It's a
Sabaro is the most disgusting pizza you've ever had in your life.
It's
It-
horrid.
Okay.
think of like like Five Guys, McDonald's, right? Or like a real Italian restaurant, Sbarro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have
Uh,
something here like that's called Fresh Slice, and it's trash.
Think
Mhm.
think of being at an airport at 2 a.m. when everything else is closed and your flight, you just missed it and you don't have another one until 9 a.m. and that's all you got available to eat. That's the situation in which you eat at Sbarro's.
And you'd rather chew off your own arm than eat there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to choose between being hungry and having greased stomach while waiting for a flight.
Yeah, so I had a Bhutanese ramen bowl
Ooh.
and
You
chicken
bastard.
tiki masala for the wife.
Nice.
Nice.
I also had like a lobster roll place. You could have a Boston
Nice.
or a Boston roll or a Maine roll.
I love tiki masala. Oh,
You know,
so good.
you say this, and I'll say absolutely, because the 7-Eleven pizza isn't that bad. It's
yeah, it's really not.
for 7-Eleven. It's actually edible, whereas Little Caesars is like there's no flavor to that shit at all. The only reason I ever go to Little Caesars is for the what do you
Crazy
call it?
sticks.
Yeah, the crazy
Yeah.
that's-
The breadsticks, they're awesome.
The crazy bread's pretty good. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
crazy bread,
crust.
that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's crust
they
with
load it up,
seasoning.
It's great. It's got Parmesan and garlic and shit all over it. I'll eat that every day.
The only thing Pizza
I think
Hut's
we got to
good for
use
too.
air quotes for Parmesan on that.
Well,
I
it's
just,
powdered
I
Parmesan.
just take it home and put some fresh Italian seasoning on it and some pepper.
Sure, if you want.
It's pretty good then.
I just
Best
eat
pizza I've
it,
ever had was
fucking-
from a local place around here called Pizza King.
Oh, here he goes with Pizza King. Watch out.
I'm telling you, it's good. I'm not
The
even
one
a
around
pizza
here-
fan.
One around here that keeps winning all the awards around here is a place called Bella Pizza. They're famous for the little dough balls that they put in the center of the box when they send them out, so the box doesn't crush the pizza. And everyone wants them to put extra dough balls in, so
Huh.
because they're awesome. When I worked for them, we used to cut the dough balls in half and stuff pepperoni in there and chow them down. They're really good.
Oh, yeah. Where I was, well, not where I come from, but where I was raised is really like famous, popular for pepperoni rolls. So even in school, the school lunch once a week was pepperoni rolls, and they are fucking delicious. You have to use the right kind of bread. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about
Parmesan is not made of wood pulp.
I would actually
I don't know where
to add an addendum to that. The Parmesan that you buy in the little grated container things actually does have powdered cellulose in it, which is primarily wood pulp, which is used as an anti-caking agent, but also kind of used as filler.
And it's delicious.
Yeah.
and it's delicious on my spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
on
going to
my
knock
chili,
it actually.
on my
If I'm
pizza.
making a
Stuff
pizza
we
at
have
home,
Does not.
it
have
does
that.
something for it.
Yeah, it's good shit. Love it.
I like to buy the stuff that you actually it comes grated rather than the crumbly stuff that you get in little craft things or whatever.
Like
That stuff's
almost
okay.
powdered.
I like
Yeah.
to buy a wedge
I like
of
that
a
on pizza.
Parmesan
Yeah,
wheel.
Yeah,
buy a
yeah,
wedge.
and actually fucking shred it yourself. That's the best.
Yeah.
way.
Or you
You
can get,
ever-
you know what's really
Or
good
just
is if
eat
you
it.
get
Nom, nom, nom.
the shredded Parmesan Reggiano. Why do you say that?
Yeah.
Parmesan
Reggiano.
Yeah,
Reggiano.
that's really good. That stuff mixed is good.
If you ever break open one of those wheels, it's an effort.
I'll be breaking stuff all the time.
Fucking cut that sucker with my samurai sword.
No, they're actually specialized little cheese daggers that you got to go all the way around and then pry open with them.
Cheese dagger.
Cheese
And
dagger.
I don't know what they're actually called. I just know how to use
It's a
them.
cheese knife. It's called a cheese knife, not a
A
dagger.
cheese. A cheese.
No,
knife.
no.
For
These
cheese.
have a different purpose than what you typically see with a cheese knife.
A
A cheese knife is a
shiv.
knife for cutting cheese. The cheese little dagger thing, you actually use more like a spade and you dig around.
And a calendar next to the hot dog.
Yes, I do remember that, Dave. They totally did that. Yep, they wrote down what time the coffee was made, what time the
Shit.
hot dogs
And
were made.
what day of the month the pizza? Or,
Yeah.
or
What
the
season?
food?
Day of the
hot
month the
dog.
hot dogs came out.
Well, some people like their hot dogs like a nice fine wine. I mean, like a
What's
2017 hot dog. I mean, this is the prime time to eat them.
Hey, I don't kink shame, Stool. You want to love
Yeah.
beavers? Go for it, buddy.
Yeah, no
Sweet.
shame
Have you ever
here.
thought about smoking hot dogs? Like your own hot dogs?
God, aren't they hard to
damn.
light?
Not hot dog, but doing sausage.
Neil got it.
And you're out, Beck.
Be right back.
I mean, I had to. Come on. They just laid it right out there for me.
I know. You want to come in, Stool?
Jewish.
You want to join us?
Yeah, come on in, Stool.
Where'd Mikey go?
McBeaver.
I went to get 0.
Oh, did he? Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Probably.
This year the family, my wife's family has looked at me and said, "You're doing the turkeys." So I have two turkeys to smoke.
Cool.
Should be fun. Especially
What's
since
fun
you have
is
to
drinking
brine
while
them
you're
for, like,
waiting.
36 hours.
What's good is fun is drinking while you're waiting for them to smoke.
I can't drink anymore.
Oh, that's
Right there with you.
That sucks.
Can't drink, can't do edibles, can't smoke weed, can't smoke, can't do nothing.
Oh well,
that's
not quite
fucking
there.
ridiculous. I'm trying to kill
I'm
myself
still
with cigarettes
alive,
and
so
weed.
it's kind of worth it.
It's a long process.
All this food talk has made me realize I haven't eaten dinner, and the weed is reminding me extra hard.
I had
So-
beans and rice.
So I think
My
I'm gonna
God.
hop off for a bit, but I might come back.
Yeah, if we're still going, feel free.
Sweet. Be safe, y'all.
All right, peace out, buddy.
Cheers, Kyle. Oh, good lord.
What?
All right, he's going
Kermit
to
as
talk
a
about him.
xenomorph. That's fucking
Oh.
fucked up.
Oh, so yeah.
So what happened to Mikey earlier? I heard he was blaming it on his wife.
Oh,
She's pregnant. You don't blame anything
yeah.
on a pregnant
Oh,
person.
my bad. You're right. You're right.
Why can't I find Stool?
It's always, well, female anyway, sweet. It's always our fault. It's okay.
Yep.
We all know
Until
it.
that baby erupts screaming out of her stomach, Mikey's to blame for everything.
Yep.
No, I'm saying the entire relationship, Jonathan. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll do it this way. I
Yeah.
can figure things out.
If you need me
Oh,
to send Stool, I can send Stool a link, I think.
Oh no, I wait. Why does it say I'm not following Stool?
Because Stool.
Oh, because his account is suspended.
Well, yeah, but I can. Let me see if I can get something to Stool.
You naughty,
The new
naughty
one?
boy, Stool.
Probably.
Stool got suspended.
He
Yeah.
did. His on the main.
Look in the trash for Stool.
For making sexually explicit jokes all the time.
No, I'm having trouble with my stool. Yeah, no. My colonoscopy was great. Thank you very much.
Hey, John.
John's going. Oh, see you, John. Have a good one, brother. He's probably already gone by now because that was like 2 minutes ago.
Probably. Never hurts to try.
Hot dogs, June-ish. June-ish of 2019.
Yeah. Whenever I have to go, I try to say goodbye a couple of minutes early before I actually have to leave. That way I can hear the goodbyes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I do that too. I hang around for a few minutes and then see. What do you got there? Mjolnir? Some
It is
shit
a
going on?
beetle.
Mallet. It's a what?
It is a
Beetle.
what?
Beadle. It
Ah,
is a
another piece of
mallet
hammer.
specifically. Yeah, it's a mallet specifically meant for timber framing and tent pegs.
Oh, okay.
And corking barrels, if I remember right.
Yep. You can read about them in a wonderful
Anything with
little book
wood.
called Tools That Made America.
Yeah, those are the ones that they seal up all the whiskey barrels with.
Where'd Mikey
You
go?
know, I keep on meaning to make my own barrels
Hell no, man.
sometime, like my own little kegs, because it seems like a fun.
It
That'd
would
be
seem like
badass.
it's fun until you have to fire the thing, and then you need like 5 people to help you out.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Why so many?
They're
Because
heavy,
have
and
you
it's
seen a barrel get fired? It's like a torch coming out of the top of the barrel, and to like control the fire and everything, it takes multiple people.
Okay.
There's a very specific time where you light the fire, and it's the clock starts ticking, and you have to extinguish it, at a certain point, and you have to extinguish it in a way that doesn't like drown things out. And I watched a History
It's
Channel
demanding.
of how they did it, and it's impressive how like clockwork the professionals do it. They make it look so easy.
Yeah, it's neat stuff. One more orange than I
what?
wanted. There we go.
Oh, doorknob head.
So I'm going to try to do my charity stream on President's Day weekend,
Yeah,
Sunday into Monday.
Oh, okay.
February happens to be Marfan Awareness Month, so
Oh, cool. Okay.
nice.
that makes that.
I'm just glad we didn't end up doing that shit in memoriam. You know,
Me too.
Yeah, I think all of us feel like that. That was an unspoken thing.
Absolutely. Glad to have you with us. Sweet.
Yeah, the background on my phone on rotation is me lying in the hospital, still sleeping on Wednesday, intubated and everything.
God.
Maybe we're actually turning things around.
Must
Sorry,
be fucking
I just
tired, Squeed.
My notifications just told me that the Canucks are up 2-0 over the Predators right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we don't like taking a lead because we always end up blowing them, it seems, these days.
All right. So who are the Predators?
Nashville Predators.
Nashville. Yeah.
They got a great logo. I'll
Republicans,
give them
they're
that.
the Predators.
Oh, that's true too. But
Yeah, that's a fucking fact.
The Nashville
What are the
Republicans.
Predators? GOP. Sees the Predators.
Yeah.
The grand old Predators.
The Southern Baptist Convention.
Southern Baptist Convention. Yeah, well.
What was it? The Southern Baptist Convention of 1978 affirmed the Roe decision and said that free access to abortion clinics should be codified.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And then Jerry
Yes.
Falwell came out and turned our country to shit.
Oh, it was Lee
No.
Atwater, Jerry Falwell. Those guys figured out, all right, we've lost this issue. Let's go for another one. These guys just go for the lowest hanging fruit every single fucking
Yeah.
time.
I think it's important to acknowledge what issue they lost on, which was racism, though.
Oh,
Racism was
liberty
no
Yeah,
and
but
liberty.
they've done their damnedest to bring it back, and they're making a good bid at it. You know, I mean,
For all you racists out there, fucking try it.
yeah, well,
Fucking try it. We are ready.
Mikey will do terrible things to you in Minecraft.
Yo, run that shit. Because the oncoming RW, which I will put in the private chat, that is on the way. Try it. Fucking try it.
Right.
Love to see you try. There was a sorry, I had to run away. There was an accelerated police presence in the neighborhood, and then there was a bunch of fire trucks and ambulances. So I don't know if there was like a wreck or something, or
Could be a heart attack.
it sounded like cops and the firefighters, and I was like, "What the?"
Yeah, That's not good.
Yeah. And I was like trying to see if I could see if like the other subdivisions had power. I was like, maybe somebody hit the line. That's why they got everybody going out to like direct traffic or something like that. But nothing. All's quiet on the Western Front.
So in my mentions here on Twitter, this is actually kind of funny. It's a trans girl I have not met or seen before, named Faye. And she put this out there. She says, being a trans girl online is so funny because you'll be just minding your own business and suddenly there's a man in your DMs writing a novel about how much he hates his wife and thinks about cock all day and wants you to mutilate him or something. Mutilate him?
Wow.
Right? Like what?
Yeah, I wonder why I'll answer my DMs.
I don't get anything like that in my DMs.
Sounds like an invitation.
I got like half the
Please no.
professional women on the internet following me on Twitter. I don't know why. Jesus.
Oh, somebody posted that meme I saw the other day. There's this. I follow this Twitter account that's all about like stuff from like the 80s and 70s and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
old
there's
stuff.
a picture of old school shit. And there's a picture of a cassette tape that came out. It says, "Why was the cassette corner taped?" So I put tape over the corner of the cassette.
Yeah,
because I don't know if you guys
To
ever bought
re-record.
cassettes.
record over it.
Record over.
Yeah.
It's the only way you could record over. You had to put Scotch tape over that little hole.
Yep, because recordable cassettes come with the tab, and if you flick that off, then you can't record over it until you.
Yeah, and they all thought they were being smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotch tape and all you need for cassettes is Scotch tape and a pencil. You're set. You know, for when it gets eaten.
Ben, man. Ben's been going like late night EM to early morning EM, and it's totally fucking around with his sleep schedule. Poor guy.
I believe it. He had to dip out of our Extra Life weekend thing just because of how much it was fucking with him.
That's what it looks like when you come out of Open Heart.
Nope.
Yep. It's about 2 more than I had. But yeah, that looks close.
No thanks. No.
Look at him in it. Look at it. Look at this liberal in his blankets. Wants us to fucking pay for his blankets. He says he had a little heart surgery. Now we got a state-sponsored line.
Just tell them to turn the heat up in the hospital there. Right?
Well, I mean, if that blanket wasn't there, you'd see everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Popping up in the DMs.
Good blanket.
I'm good.
Yes, Dave. A tree fell down just down the road from me here and took out a couple of vehicles. So
no shit.
I was
got up to fucking almost 100 clicks at some point.
Yeah.
So,
oh shit.
yeah.
I was driving to Florida. What was it, 2 years ago? In I guess February or something. There's great big huge windstorms going on, and a tree fell down in front of me on the Merritt Parkway and almost creamed me. It was exciting. Oh fuck!
Mm-hmm.
There's a tree.
Look at that. Instant trees around here.
We have high winds here all the time. We don't have tall trees down in the valleys. There's none. They don't get that tall.
That's
it was 2019.
The ones that are like medium height are bent like this all the time. They're all bent in the same direction.
Well, no, okay, there we go. All the way from across the pond. Welcome, Stool.
See, there we go. I summoned Stool. Stool is Stool.
Stool.
Ring
How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
How you doing, man?
I don't know. I don't know if Stool is more ring piece or ring toss. I think he's more ring toss than ring piece.
I don't know, but he's got one of them Canadian toques on there. I think he's
got a toque.
Pay homage to the Commonwealthers.
I was having a nice little snooze, and then the filthy pervert Steph summoned me. She rubbed the bottle, and I appeared.
And you popped up. There you
Yeah.
go.
That's
Well, you
what
can tell
she
it's
said.
winter times. Stool's beard. Jesus, bro, that's thick.
Yeah, that's coming in. Nice.
Beard,
I can hear. Oh, it's Beck. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you there, Beck. Hi, Beck. Hi.
Hi, buddy. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
Jinx.
Good.
Cool.
Good to see you.
Dude, you totally need to see. But I'm talking, Neil. Sorry, Beck. You totally need to see how I'm not trying to take over your stream. You totally need to see how I've MacGyvered what I'm doing. Thanks to you, Beck. I love you like 9. No, not 9. 8, maybe. I love you 8 because.
Okay.
Thanks
Out of
to
10,
you.
that's pretty good.
Thanks to you, my friend. You will forget because you're a dick and you smoke the weed, so you're kind of a hippie. But back in July, you did a really kind thing for me that helped me out a lot, and so thanks to you. Yes, I'm blaming Beck. I can now fucking stream. Blame Beck. Blame Beck. Blame Beck.
I
It's all
just
your
bought him
fault,
an
Beck.
accessory he needed.
Beck has
Wasn't
destroyed
anything
the
big.
world.
This is very true. And by the way,
Beck has destroyed the world by providing the key.
You're welcome. See how good I am and
Cool.
slick? You guys even know what happened. This was months ago. I should be president.
Look out, interwebs.
So I should be
Yeah.
pressing
By the way-
charges.
By the way, Beck, I want to point out that you are in the Paul Lynn seat, so you need to be witty.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Oh, you had the Paul Lindsay, the
But
center
you
square.
may-
Well,
Center
But-
Square, yeah.
sort of.
But for a one-time special offer, you may put somebody else in that seat if you choose to.
You know,
If
it'd
you
be,
wanna
have to be
nominate-
the one to my left on screen, right?
If you want to nominate somebody for the spot.
No, I'm cool, man. I can handle it.
All right.
It always seems to be Steph that gets stuck in the center.
I try to live up to it, but sometimes it works, sometimes not.
I think I'd make that a dingier gray. It looks too white and clean, Jonathan.
That's not a
You
beaver,
asked,
that's a mallet.
It's a mallet, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
beetle.
It's a beetle.
Beadle.
Okay.
It is a mallet specifically for wood, basically.
Someone's got a very noisy pussy. What's going on here?
I'm sorry, man.
Whoa.
I
That's
just can't control it
Jonathan's beaver.
sometimes. What are you doing, boy? What?
That's Dexter. Every time you walk into a room, Dexter's just like, I've never had food. I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
it's
Well,
dribbling
I got
off your
them-
chin, you fat pudgy. Get away from me, you little
I got
piglet.
them a feeder. Because before I lost my job, I was gone a lot, and I just couldn't trust people to make sure my cats were eating properly because someone failed. So I went and bought these big feeders. But he's so used to having his food put in every day that every evening he screams at me and looks at the food dish like, you're supposed to put food in here. I'm like, no, dude. So I pull it out and I stir it around and I fluff it and I pat it down and I go, there you go. And usually it works, but it's not working tonight.
Yeah, he's like, nah.
He's not falling for that shit.
I'll take the cat's food if they already have food. I'll dump it in the thing back into like the bin and then scoop
All right.
it back in the exact same amount. And they're like, thank you. Was that so hard? And I'm like, fine,
Yeah.
dude. You want me to freshen
I have
up
to recycle
your,
it. Yeah.
Yeah, freshen up this kibble, if you will. Gaston.
Yeah. I
Garçon.
throw it in,
Garcon.
flip it onto the bottom, and then pull fresh out. And they were just so excited.
Or you just kind of shake the thing and then give them the same bowl. Just, I
So
made the noise.
I'm gonna open this up and find out. This is the contest from Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company.
Uh-oh.
Does your key
To
fit?
find out if I've won the "Your car will explode tonight" lottery. I'm gonna just do this right now.
Why, is it a
See how this
Pinto?
works.
Yes, some idiots are out there buying Powerball. Stephanie's got the real
Yeah, I got
gambling
my
ticket.
car is my car gonna explode? Let's see.
Ooh,
Is it
Oh,
the
what's
car I actually own right now? That's
the
the
hell
other-
was that,
Hey,
Stool?
Alma.
Hey,
Hi,
how are
Alma.
you?
Good. How are you?
I just
Oh,
saw
shit.
it, the message. It's just that I was out today. Sorry.
Well, I didn't want to skip you, so I was like, well, let me make sure I get
Thank you so
Alma.
much. Thank you so much for
And
If
then
doing
she
that.
didn't
if the
even
big
show
noise
up.
Yeah, I'm
if the big
sorry.
noise was me, I apologise. I'm totally MacGyvering this situation, which I'm cool
All
with
right.
because I do like to do a bit of MacGyver.
Who's
But
MacGyver?
as you can probably, who the fuck said that?
Mikey's
was
trying
Mikey.
to get back at
Who's
me for gaslighting him on things earlier.
Who's MacGyver?
As
Is that
you-
a is
oh,
that is that a is that a book?
oh, fuck you, you
Yes.
dick! I love you. Fuck off.
Is that some
So here-
scroll, some papyrus that you and your friends would like pass along?
Do you?
Hey,
do
Mikey,
you-
is that
Mikey,
ninja scroll in the background?
Mikey, do that one joke that I love. I can't
Oh.
remember what the hell that joke is, but you did it about 2 years ago.
So you know
and it-
those little green things that people put in a lot of like Mexican food. You guys know what those are?
Mm-hmm.
Chiles?
Jalapenos?
Oh, that's like it's got a pit in the middle. It's got like a hard skin.
Oh, avocado.
Avocado?
Yeah,
Oh,
free
that's the fucking
free
thing,
shavaka
yeah.
free shavakadoos.
That's the fucker. This cunt.
So-
Sorry, I apologize for the C word.
It's fine.
Whenever he does this joke, I crack up. I don't know why, but it's literally the funniest joke in the world for me personally.
Do you know what that's from, Stool? It's an old meme where the dude was just like reading a sign, like somebody's like you know, you put the letters up with the like long pole, like those kind of signs, and like the wind had like slid the letters apart, so it looked crazy. So fresh looked like free shavakadu.
I've got an idea. I've got a very cheeky idea, Mikey, if you don't mind.
$10.
You know that
Oh,
you know
what?
that YouTube's now have this new thing called handles.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes or
didn't know.
no?
I know what you're
Yes,
talking
yes. I know what you're talking about.
I don't.
I need Mikey to teach me this word because after 2 or 3 years, I still can't say that word. Avocado. I want my YouTube handle to be avocado because it's so
Gotcha.
funny.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
So,
Avocado.
so
Yeah,
here's
Boom.
the issue. On your vehicle, it may be possible the transmission shifter cable bushing is damaged or missing. What is the risk? A damaged or missing bushing could prevent the shifter from moving the transmission into the intended gear position and cause the vehicle to move in an unexpected direction. In other words, if you're in drive, you could be in reverse and vice versa. So think you're at the 7-Eleven. You bought a pack of smokes. You look behind you.
You put in
the
reverse,
thing
you
into
drive into the
reverse,
store.
and you drive right through the window. It's like, okay, yeah, maybe I ought to pay attention to this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've seen little old ladies almost take out way too many people where they just like get in the car. It's like, oh, all right. They turn their head around and then everyone just goes, "Ah!" It was just scattering.
In my old Ford, before I got the Kia, about 5 years into owning it, all of a sudden I'm driving to work one day and I lost the power steering.
Oh wow!
All of a sudden,
You're a big,
that's
I'm gonna
strong guy.
fucking strong arm everything.
Yeah,
and
you're
then,
a strong
and
guy.
then 2 weeks after that, I was fine, but it sucked because it's tiring. 2 weeks after that, I got a notice saying, "Oh, we are having issues with the." Yeah, I noticed. So I took it in, and they were
You fucking Gen Xers, you don't know the pain of manual steering.
Hey,
Oh, I
hey,
just know.
hey!
Ah,
That is not
Actually,
true.
I do.
First two vehicles I ever drove were did not have power steering in them.
Yeah, right.
And
My
my power steering went
1976
out
Chrysler
on my
Fifth
tractor
Avenue.
trailer one time while I was going down the road, down the hill at about 70 miles an hour. So don't tell me I don't know about steering without power steering. I didn't hit the guardrail. I got off the
I know
road
what you're
safe.
saying. I can always
That's all I'm gonna
steer my
say.
horse.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Like this, or like this, or like this, or like that.
My
Yeah, my
my
first
first
car was not power steering.
my first car had power steering, but it liked to turn off randomly. but the car would still be moving. So then, yeah, you would not have the power steering anymore. You would just have save yourself, slip into neutral, and start it up again.
My first
Like
car
we
was
call
a
it strong arm steering.
My first car was a 1962 Volkswagen Beetle with a sunroof.
Oh, you posh lady, Steph.
I
You have
know,
sunroof
right?
on your
Show
Beetle.
off.
Yeah, I did. It was awesome.
Wow.
It was a really cool car, except for the rotted out heater boxes, which you go through a puddle and you get splashed in the face. That kind of sucks.
Oh yeah.
Me?
He says, yes.
Sorry.
No, you were going to say something. Go ahead.
I was going to say, me and Steph, I adore Steph because awesome with, and me and Steph are going to go on a road trip and sing Beatles songs.
There we go.
And drink
Hell yeah,
whiskey.
Well, I can't do that.
That's not
Band.
just to be clear. That's not a real thing. I've completely made that up in my head.
It sounds delightful.
Yeah.
Well, Stool, the only problem is everybody on the interwebs knows you. US ain't letting you in, buddy.
Yeah, this is very true.
Oh.
The UK,
I don't know. You ditched us.
The UK could let me in. I haven't been there, and I haven't been there since 2001.
No, listen, here's I'm not a fan of. You said the UK. Obviously, it's not just a one thing. I've escaped the England, so yes.
Have you done so semi permanently, or are you just sort of visiting Ulster?
I made a mighty voyage on the ocean, Steph.
Indeed.
On a big boat.
Across the Irish Sea.
Mm-hmm. So I'm now in a new land, and I've got to be careful what I say. I can't understand the fucking word these people say, but I'm happy here.
You mean you can't speak Ulster?
Yeah, there's some crazy ass accents over on your isles there, buddy.
It's like northern and southern Sweden. Southern Sweden got mixed with Danish so much that they can barely understand each other.
I think the funniest thing I seen today, I seen a sketch with these two Scottish dudes in an elevator, and apparently it's a voice activated elevator, and they can't get the stupid thing to go.
I've
the
seen
right
that
floor.
sketch. It's hysterical.
Yeah, he said, 11, please restate your floor. 11. What the hell?
7. No, 11.
It's funny. There are so many different dialects and accents and shades of accented English in New England. I mean, it's very like it's very like England in that there are so many shades and differences in dialect. Because it's the original place where people started talking, and that everything.
I like how you said. I like how you said that, Steph, because you actually just admitted to the Americans here. You are one, of course. That yes, we invented the language, but it is really weird because we have dialects and etc. I literally cannot understand these people.
Give it a whirl.
No, I'm doing the whirl, but all I hear is
like Charlie
Where
Brown.
the hell are you?
And
where are you?
Stool is talking Ulster here. I mean, which is I would say
no.
I would say
correction, Steph. I have to correct you if you don't mind. I have to correct you because I'm English, and legally, if I get this wrong, they will bomb me. So I'm in. Most of you kids are not old enough to remember what I'm talking about, but I'm English, so I've got to be careful. So I'm in the up bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's still part of the UK. I'm not in the down bit.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm in the up bit.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Which
He
would
means
be
north. Let me translate
would
for everybody
be-
who speaks
yeah.
English, not British.
5 counties. You're in the 5 counties that are still
6 counties. The
6
phrase
counties.
26
Thank
plus
you. I'm
6
sorry,
equals
sweet
1.
Jesus Christ. Here I am talking.
This is why I always hate myself and need to apologize, because Neil is very upset at the moment because yes, he's getting the
can tell.
AdTube revenue, and yes, he knows all he has to do is sit there and just say nothing. But he has to invite all these weirdos onto his channel, and
Weren't you interrupting
Thank you.
Steph?
No. It's not has
No.
to. It wants to.
I think Irish Swede should have the floor because
It's the appropriate slogan is 26 plus 6 equals 1. And
yes,
the 6 is Northern Ireland.
6 counties lie under John Bull's tyranny.
if I've
I'll pull
interrupted,
out my right.
So it's the
my
Irish
fortune
unification
to
movement,
gain.
and that's their slogan is 26 plus 6 equals 1.
if I've interrupted or talked over, I apologize. I've got a bit of a weird delay thing going on. I apologize.
It happens, man. It happens.
Don't let
And
it
you are
happen again.
forgiven.
Mikey, I hate you so much.
Christ.
You're welcome.
No delay on that one.
Right. You're loud and clear.
You know what, Alma? I just remembered that Mateo wants so badly to play Yu-Gi-Oh with me, and I keep fucking forgetting. And then it's like he wants me to go in there onto the Duel Links and play him, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta still do that because I kind of want to play him too. But yeah, I think I'm just I got to do it, but I got to catch him when he's available, and
Yeah,
he
it's
should actually
difficult.
build up his deck. Because my
Yeah.
deck will kill him.
He loves that. He loves that game. He's always like, "Oh, I want to play with Neil," but it's never happening.
Never happening.
Oh well, it'll happen. It'll happen. It's just, my schedule too is like all over the fucking
Yeah.
place, so I can't really commit to things right now because I'm like between my show, the other shows I'm popping in on, my dental surgery, the other dental appointments to get all the crowns and shit that I got to get going the next couple of months. Like I'm because of a bunch of shit going down in December, I'm going to be taking December off, you guys. So we're going to
Because
get a
of the
month off of
surgeries.
my channel. Well, just other things that are happening as well.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably be doing quite a bit of traveling, so I don't know when I'm going to be in specific places in order to set up and do something. So I'm not booking anyone for December. So we'll start fresh in the new year after that. So December I'll be away pretty much. So
Oh, okay.
don't expect anything on the show in December, and hopefully I'll be able to find some time for Mateo and get in there.
Oh, by the way, did you
wipe the
talk to
floor
that
with him
guy?
for a few rounds. Which
To
guy?
Mark? To Mark?
Mark
Peralta?
I don't think I have yet.
Oh, okay.
You gave me the info.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of me getting in there and getting done.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We just wanted to know.
I
Going
thought
to
your pictures
Not mad,
from
she's
the,
just
do an
disappointed.
episode tomorrow with them, so I just wanted to know.
You're doing an episode with them? Okay.
Yeah, we
you know
do
what's a good
like
idea?
we read like the parts of the Bible that nobody reads.
The begat
Spanish.
so and so begat
So-
so and so begat so and
Yeah.
so.
Table of
So you
contents.
read the entire Bible.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like for people who claim to be religious, that's like most of the Bible.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, Stephanie. The rest of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
like the rest of it. No, you know that today somebody on Twitter told me that Moses and Abraham and who else? I don't know who else, but it was all the guys on the Old Testament that all of them were Christians.
You
But
bet.
were they?
Sure they were.
Like,
You
that's
bet.
news
Of course
to
they
me.
were.
But were they?
No, not really.
I think the two people you listed are just mythological to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, Moses
but-
was an amalgamation.
I just sent Mark a
of,
friend
like,
request.
5 or 6 different people.
Yeah.
And don't forget about Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Jeremiah was a
Bullfrog?
bullfrog.
Was
Yeah.
a good friend of mine.
Friend of mine.
He
Yeah.
was a good friend of mine.
It's so fun.
I never
You
understood
thought I was
Never
gonna let you
understood a
have
single
that
word
one,
he
Mikey.
said, but I helped him
I
drink
love
his
to
wine.
drink his wine. That's right.
He
It
always
was a
has
good
to
friend of
have
mine
the
because
timeline.
To the world.
emphasis on the was because frog legs are delicious.
Oh man, Neil, you can't eat Jeremiah.
Enjoy to you and me.
By the listen, if you haven't, I don't know how to actually find this. I think if you do a good search of YouTube, you can find Little Richard's version of Joy to the World, which is the best version of Joy to the World you've ever heard.
Yes, agreed.
I'm not huge on Little
Particularly because of the introduction, in which he goes, "Because I am the Georgia peach."
That's awesome.
Just to be clear, Steph, when you and I do our road trip across the USA, the soundtrack, are you in charge of the music?
Oh.
Who's
I'm not in
DJ?
charge of anything.
This is
It'll be a
important because
democratic process.
Well, no,
I like my music.
Yeah.
So
Music is good.
I obviously I'm not going to take any hints or suggestions from Mikey because, well, it's Mikey. I'll listen to Beck.
Yeah, who needs a musician's take? It's weird.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, shut up, Mikey. I'll listen to Beck. What do you do you think would be the second track on mine? This is a totally made up thing that I'm doing right now because you guys are obviously bored and not sexy. So
How very British. You're telling us it's a joke during the joke. How very British are you?
You just don't understand how it's funny.
Got him. Got him in stun lock. He couldn't move for a second. Gotcha, big
Nope.
guy. You flinched. I got you.
I'll move on. I'll move on after this. So I'm going to ask the next part to my question. I'm going to ask Uncle Beck because I love Uncle Beck because Uncle Beck gave me all these things. So on track number 2, and it has to be on a cassette, Uncle Beck, not a fucking CD, you fucking young person. So when Steph and I are doing the road trip on a bumpy road, and we're listening to
8 tracks.
and we're listening to it. No, not an 8-track. That's
No,
weird.
cassette tapes. Don't go
Not
back
an
that
8-track.
far. Come on.
An 8-track.
No.
Better
What the
sound
fuck? This
quality
is
on
this
it.
is now turned into a sexology. What the fuck? 8-track? No, just a normal cassette.
Oh, that's how y'all used to get down, huh? Okay.
I'm literally doing the
Get
movement
down
here.
on it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
Wait a
Michael,
second. What I think it should be?
you just answered the question. I think. Get down
didn't
on
answer
it.
Oh no.
I like that.
That would
Yeah,
be a good one
I
for
like
a
it.
car ride.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
great tune.
Yeah.
It
Get
is.
down on
It
it.
is.
You dance in the
Yeah,
car
yeah,
while you're
yeah.
Is
driving.
that Sly?
Sure it is.
Is that Sly in the Family Stone?
He's reading about jumping spiders.
Cool in the game.
We've sent Neil to the
Yeah, we bored him to
documentary
death.
pages right there.
we bore him this much, he's gonna start building Legos or something. Then we won't.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
here
don't
you
have to
go.
ever worry about that. He'll never build it.
Good. You got a new
What do you
one?
got?
Did you?
You had a new one?
Oh, yeah, this is what I got recently.
This
I usually
guy.
get these types for the minifigures.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that's
the
cool.
501st Legion clone troopers.
Yeah, don't say.
I do so. No, I
Oh, yeah?
did say. I could build this right fucking now if you want.
No, you probably could. It's one of those small pieces with a bunch of figures, right?
Exactly. But I think I'd much rather build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some streaming in a bit once I figure out how to create some space to actually build this shit.
I think that's
I'm
awesome.
going to do some streams and build like a couple of these smaller sets in one stream.
Awesome, man.
Should be fun.
I'd watch that and harass you while you were doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you would. I kind of want to build this one too.
I'd cheer you on too.
I don't mean to alarm.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean to alarm everybody, but someone said
public
get down on it. I had to listen to the song. Do you guys know that they are playing in Vegas February 10th and 11th?
Are you serious?
Sly and the Family
Cool
Stone.
in the Gang. That was Cool in the Gang.
in the Gang.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool the
okay.
game. Yeah.
Oh no, they're gonna be there for. Oh, they're coming back in May 5th and 6th.
Mini box.
I
Oh,
so
look at
want
that
to see
mini
this.
box.
Oh, wait.
All right.
I might have to get down to Vegas and get down on it. That's how I know I'm old. Cool in the Gang.
Pre-show to True North Talk. Yeah, I'll do it on the True North Talk channel.
Ouch.
I'll just change the channel title for a bit to True North Brick.
Oh my goodness.
This is a fun set. I needed to get this because it's going to be retired and it's got all the snow troopers.
I did have a good idea for where Neil can store them once they're built. Didn't I, Neil? Do you remember what I told you? Put shelves up around the top of the studio and True North Talk and just set everything up there.
Yeah. Which would be cool. And I would do that too. I think all my, especially the UCS, like I got the UCS Land Speeder and the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was great.
It's got the Razor Crest, and then of course the it's not a UCS, but it's what do you call it? Master Builder series of the Cantina. So I could do that one too.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you showed me that one.
The Master Builder
box.
series, Sanctum Sanctorum.
Oh, nice.
Neil the 604 Assembler. I was gonna do the Brick Theist.
I believe in bricks.
I believe in the almighty Lego
Mighty
brick.
HH said True North Brick.
True North Bricks, yeah.
Brick down on it.
Yeah.
Brick down on it.
No, it's brick.
Brick
It's
down
always
on
brick,
it.
not block. Blocks are something else.
Brick, blocky, block.
Those little square wooden things that had letters on them. Those are blocks.
Duplo blocks are what you call Duplo.
Oh.
Yes. Duplo, yeah.
Those were the big ones, right?
I thought it said something else for a second. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Till I got to the B and I went, oh.
Master Builder. Yeah. The way it's spelled.
Can't help it. I'm a pervert. I'm a 12-year-old boy. I know it. Sorry.
Well, somebody mentioned something very similar in the chat earlier. Yeah, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
That was John Hudson because he's intelligent.
Never regret growing older.
Right.
It's a privilege denied to many.
That's true. It's very true.
I'm going to need you to stop being wise for like 5 minutes, Swede.
Nope.
Like, could you just
that was
go
too deep, bro.
Eat some corn chips or something, and like, just really embrace just the tiniest amount of hedonism.
I don't
You
know.
sorry, perfection.
2 brushes with death in 3 years kind of does some weird things to you.
I know. I'm just picking on you.
Does. Imagine it does some serious.
My 3 almost
point of view.
My 3 almost deaths were spread apart. I got really lucky. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
I've had a few close calls myself.
Just 3.
I just
One
one.
was the pipe bomb we built, and the piece of it went right between my buddy and mine's head. Like either
Oh,
fucking 3 inches either way. One of us was dead.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then driving to the Okanagan one summer, we decided to leave at night, and it was the morning time, and the sun came up, and we were driving down this part of the highway that had like a valley that comes down, and the sun came up right at the bottom of that valley, so it blinded. It does that whiteout stuff where it blinds you, and you can't see shit. Jen, and you can't see shit. And I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I'm like, "Someone's going to hit us because I'll bet you everyone's dealing with this." So I started pulling over, slowly, slowing down. Finally came to a stop. Finally could see, and we're looking at the front of the car. I was like, "Oh shit!" Got out of the vehicle. The front tires of the vehicle were that far from the edge of a cliff that was a steep, straight down cliff. Another fucking inch, and we would have been going over that.
Ooh.
Well, that's when
God
you
is
take
wonderful
the
and
radio
miraculous.
with the little needle and you push it over to the left, so that that much weight goes back over.
Yeah. Teetering on the edge.
Oh yeah. Everyone to the back.
Yep.
Deconstructed? What? Deconstructed constructor? Oh yeah, that's not bad.
when you were saying that you couldn't say the word avocado, maybe you can say aguacate.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
not
that's
the right way, the wrong way. He's trying to say it the wrong way. He can say avocado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Avocado.
Free
Avocado.
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 Well, you could be embarrassed
Avocado.
and ask your coworker to pass you a lawyer. So
I love me some avocado. You know, Mikey, the last time you said the word avocado, Olivia Newton-John died. It's on you. So think about your words.
You think your safety is free?
Just
your
saying,
payment is late.
I'm safe because I'm British. Just be careful with your words, Mikey.
It's harder to get to the island, you see.
If you're in the area you're saying you're in, like you're
Must
never
be it.
safe as a British person.
I'm just happy that I have a bed, so let's not talk about things that are complicated. I don't think I'm going to get I don't think I'm going to get bominated. Also, I'm taking
Farron, you're still the only person that got me a Lego set off my wish list for my birthday. You're still amazing.
I am, of course, I need to stress this. I'm, of course, taking the piss. I'm not being serious. You know, this is not a big deal anymore. It's not the 1980s or 70s or whatever anymore. So, but I'm still scared because my accent. Here's the thing. I have such a gorgeous and sexy accent that I get scared. You did. It worries me.
Sometimes Ben lies. It's Ben. No,
I'm a skeptic, so I just got to verify the source.
Well, my source is the big queue of ladies that follow me.
Ooh. All right.
Okay, how do you know they're real though?
Can anyone else see them? Can you see them right now?
Are they in the room with you still?
Yeah. They're sat with me right now. They're sitting with me now. And what 3 of them are called Betty.
Picture didn't happen.
That's good for Betty. Hi, Betty. Can she hear me?
And they're dressed
Hi,
as
Betty.
The only Betty I ever loved was Betty Crocker.
Betty White.
Oh, that was
We all loved Betty
great.
Crocker. She got around.
Yeah, she totally did. Yeah.
That bitch had the best pancakes in that book when I was a kid.
She always made breakfast in the morning.
Swear by it.
You see, people are doing pancakes on the bottom of pans now, where they put the pan upside
yeah.
down over top.
What?
And so they're super thin, like crepes, kind of.
Yeah,
Oh.
that just
Yeah.
Oh, like a crepe,
That-
though, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
that
can't
seems
make
to be
it too thick. You can't. It would run off.
Oh, the pan's got to be pretty hot, right? So you
Oh,
let it
well,
heat
yeah.
up, and then you put it on, and it goes, and then you flip the pan over to the other side real quick, and you got these super thin pancakes.
Nice.
They look pretty good. I'd be like,
Huh.
fuck yeah, I'd eat those. Give them a try.
Yeah, eat 'em. Yeah.
I don't know. If I was in the mood for those, I think I'd just make crepes.
Yeah, you can make crepes, but yeah,
The
because
super
obviously
thin
they're a little
pancakes, that's what
different.
we said.
Yeah,
Barely.
well, actually, the batter for crepes is different a little bit.
Yeah.
than it
Yeah,
is
just
for,
a little,
for
yeah.
pancakes.
More egg.
It's a little creepier.
More egg, and a little bit more like vanilla and stuff that they put in there.
That's a creepy
well, guys,
idea. No,
all right, guys, I'm going to bring this to
But
an
at
end.
least
We
Mike is happy that it's not the cheese.
Oh no, no!
We're bringing it to an end, even though we have an extra hour.
Now the lightning round.
Oh, we had daylight savings time this weekend?
Yep.
We do.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I don't work. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm done.
Gain an hour. Yahoo!
You know what that means? My
I won't
toddlers
notice.
will be up at 5:30 in the morning.
It does mean that. Sweet. It does mean that. It's absolutely right.
Good night, Swede.
Good night.
Oh, Jen, that's not why I'm shutting down the stream.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. Fuck, Jen's here. We got to end it.
Quick
What the
run.
hell?
Give me a break.
Dude,
Remember,
man.
you're my
New
adopted
from
daughter.
Netflix,
For fuck's sake.
Crepe Show.
The creep show.
I like it.
Instead of a creep show.
Yeah. Neil's creep.
That's good.
Neil's creep show or crepe show. I'm
Crepe
I don't
show.
know. How do you- Is it creep or crepe? I don't know.
It's crepe.
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 You can do creep crepes for Halloween.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that's in the past.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also in the past, but today, to me now, yesterday was the 5th of November. So screw you, you heathen foreigners.
That's right.
Like, this is our
Remember.
annual event
Papist
of
plot
when we,
never forgot.
Come
when we-
out, ye black and tans. Come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders.
that was nice. But anyway,
Anyway,
this is like the annual event where we in the Britain land
Neil.
celebrate how one person, disagree with him or agree with him. Your choice. Elon, fuck you, you bastard, you cunt. So we are allowed to have opinions. And you know what? There are a lot of people in this land who are now really wanting Mr. Fawkes to come back and do his thing. Just saying.
True.
yeah, true.
It's really fucking shit here. Help. Help.
You'll be fine. Quit complaining.
Yeah, that's
Jonathan,
easy
Jen
for
is
you to
asking
say
if you're
with
doing a
your
stream.
fucking
after
easy
this.
life.
You haven't even had a civil war yet. Calm down. Your country's fine.
I'll screw you.
That depends on a question. Mikey, are you going to stream after this?
Let
Okay,
Mikey
the answer
sleep,
is yes,
people.
Jen. I'll stream.
I don't know. My phone's dead. How am I to know the answers to these questions?
I don't
Perhaps
know.
I should.
But like I was saying earlier, until everybody decided to jump all over it,
Right.
I'm bringing this to a close. I want to thank you guys for jumping in here with the guest whose apparatus failed them earlier today. The battery ran out on their little unit there, on Mike's little unit there. So Yeah, so Mike was the guest tonight. If you missed the interview, there is a link to it below, so you can head over there and check it out. Mike Brigandi, I discovered on TikTok. He's a great guy. He always does live things where he has people come on and talk to him about, can you prove if God exists and all this stuff. And I kind of really liked his stuff, so I sent out the invitation, and he grabbed at it right away. He said, "Yeah, I'd love to come on." So he was a great guest tonight. Also, you guys, amazing jumping in here, and thank you everyone out in the chat for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's after party. If you missed the interview, there's a link to it below. You can check it out. I think I already said that. See, I'm delusional already. And I actually did get sleep last night.
Nah.
But thank you to my awesome patrons. You guys are awesome, and I couldn't do this without you. So I appreciate everything you do for the show. And yeah, we're going to call this one in the books. And like I always say at the end of these after parties, these oh so fun after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.